Good. Hi guys, and welcome into my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Today's video is going to be about the Raccoon Animal Totem and what it means for you when you see this animal crossing your path inside of your life. It does have a meaning, it does have a significance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we can learn about the Raccoon Animal Totem. Alright, so the raccoon is a powerful animal symbol. It's a powerful animal totem. Okay, so when you see this animal inside of your life, if you see it multiple times or if you see it once, it does mean something, it does signify something, and here's what it's all about. So seeing a raccoon can be telling you about your own self, or it could be telling you about somebody that you're dealing with around you. Nevertheless, it is coming through to bring upon light onto you and really shining light on the fact that you could be masking your true emotions, or somebody around you could be masking their true emotions. It could be using it as a defense mechanism. They could be using it as a way to comfort themselves, where they are hiding how they truly feel. This raccoon also symbolizes a personality of people around you, or a person around you, or yourself. If it's pointing to you, a personality of somebody who may become very defensive, someone who likes to have a hard exterior. Because when we're thinking about raccoons, we're thinking about the fact that they even look like they have a mask on. Their body appearance compared to their facial appearance looks like two completely different things. It looks like their face doesn't even belong on their body. So it does represent masking because they have the mask around their eyes. And we know spiritually, and we also know just symbolically, the eyes is the windows to the soul. You can even do readings of eyes where you can look into people's eyes and you can see their entire truth of who they are and their entire being, spiritually and physically. So when we have the raccoon animal totem coming in, where it has a mask around its eyes, it does amplify the meaning of really hiding your true emotions and hiding your true personality, using that as a defense mechanism. And this is why this animal is so important, because whilst it may be important and it may be helpful to defend yourself and to have this shape-shifting ability to hide your emotions and hide who you truly are, it has value to do that. However, too much of that can be really too much. It can be a lot for the people around you. It can be a lot for yourself. You can lose yourself inside of this masking, ability. So when you see a raccoon pop up in your life, it is possible that it's coming through to tell you to take off the mask, to be more vulnerable with yourself, to be more vulnerable with your emotions, to see through your mask. Because you could have been wearing a mask so much, or you could have been adapting to your environment, or adapting to situations, or adapting to other people's energies so much that you may have lost a part of you inside of that. You may have given away some of your power to that situation and to that adapting capability. So the raccoon is telling you to be vulnerable, take off the mask, and discover who you truly are beyond your cover. Discover who you truly are and how you really feel and how you really think and what you really like and what you really don't like, beyond what you put in front of your face to show everybody else. So the raccoon does signify having a facade. Now, it's possible that when the raccoon comes into your life, it is telling you about somebody that you're with. You could be going for a walk with somebody and you could be feeling like you can't really read the person. They're hard to read. And then you see a raccoon come by and look you straight in the eye. It could be definitely telling you a sign that the person that you are having a hard time reading is a person that is not showing their face. They're not showing their true emotions or who they truly are, and they're kind of masking how they really feel, and they're kind of guarded, and they kind of have this tough exterior. So it is important to understand that, to be cautious when you see this animal totem, because it can say that there may be people around you that you cannot trust. There may be people around you that might be deceitful, or you might be deceiving yourself, right? If it's pointing towards you. Now, another thing to take into account with the raccoon animal totem is that if you see that this animal totem is coming through and it is pointing towards somebody inside of your life, it's trying to show you that somebody inside of your life is being deceitful, or somebody inside of your life is a wolf in sheep clothing, meaning that they are not showing their face, they're not showing their true self. Let's say it's coming through to tell you about somebody else, but that person is someone that's very loving to you. That person is someone that usually respects you. That person is someone that has never ever been deceitful to you, or has never ever really harmed you or put you in harm's way, or, you know, really intentionally or unintentionally really hurt you in a bad way. Let's say this person is a good person, but they are using that masking mechanism as their first thing to do is to not show who they truly are or what their true emotions are. This is a time where it is telling you to really be patient with that person. If you care about that person and you have the energy and you are in the right mindset to really help that person and be a good friend and support them through their journey, it is telling you that you need to be patient with them and create a safe space for them to feel like they're not being judged, to feel that they aren't feeling like they're being pushed into a corner, or to feel like they're not being pointed the finger at, to feel that they're not being judged for their personality or being judged because of their image or who they are. Now, when you create that safe space, you'll start to see this person take their mask off, and you'll start to see this raccoon person become more comfortable and more vulnerable, because you got to understand this person has to be more vulnerable with themselves before they can even open up and be vulnerable with other people. They have to tap into their own emotions. They have to tap into their own self and their own personality, and even realize that they may have lost themselves before having somebody else tell them that, hey, you're not seeming like yourself lately. Sometimes they themselves have to have that awareness for themselves before they actively work towards healing it or dealing with that situation. So, all in all, this animal totem comes through to tell you that you or somebody else is using a tough exterior way too much. Now, this can also come through as tattoos, as a hard image, as a, oh, I'm so hard, I'm so tough, gang, gang, beep, beep, you know, got guns, got all these things to try and scare people away. And the reason why I say this is because even when you, let's say you open up your back door, let's just say you're opening up a door and you hear some rattling around, and out of the trash can pops a raccoon. It is meant to scare you. It is meant for you to have fear in your eyes, just like that raccoon's eye gets really wide open and it has those circles around its eyes. It is meant to make you feel scared. It is meant to confuse you. It is meant to cause chaos, and it is meant to really make you feel very uncomfortable. It is not meant to comfort you. And it even confuses you on what animal it is. You'll be thinking, is that a fox? Is that a raccoon? Is that, what is that? Is that a beaver? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not showing face, but it is their defense mechanism. So do keep in mind that when you do see a raccoon, it can be telling you that somebody else is just putting on a tough exterior, but be patient. Don't be so quick to judge them. Don't be so quick to come to conclusions about them. Don't dive into lower vibrational energies. Instead, act with love. Even if you do have to keep your distance from this person, do it with love. Be peaceful. Because the thing about the raccoon animal totem is it's more than likely that that person is suffering on the inside a lot more than they are letting off. A lot of the times, good people that are using that defense mechanism to scare people off are really hurting on the inside. There's a lot of pain within them that they are suppressing and that they are not even aware of. That pain within them, they're not even aware of it. So they can't show it or express it to you. So just be really patient with them. Just be really understanding. Even if they do deceive you, cut them off if you have to. But also make sure that you understand that you never know what somebody else is going through or what somebody else has gone through. And to understand that they could literally be going through way more pain than they are letting off. So be patient with them. That way they don't hurt themselves or the people around them. So that's what it comes down to with the animal totem of the raccoon. It is telling you all those things, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you guys want to see more of what I do, more of who I am, a spiritual mentor, you can check out the links inside the description box below, where you will be able to see my website, my handmade crystal jewelry, just like this crystal ankh that I have on right now. I have ankhs on my website and other jewelry on my website, teas, and also personal readings if you're seeing animal totems, angel numbers, and all those things like that. Or if you just need spiritual guidance or reading for spiritual guidance in your life, check out the links inside of the description box below. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this video, and I will see you all inside of the next video. Until then, bye-bye.